Yo, what is up everybody? Alright, so I am going to go over this Halloween update that was presented to us on a modcast last night in the vcaffy DQ server. So if you weren't able to tune in for that, I am going to go over what it is that they suggested. And to be honest, I am super excited because at least it's just a little nugget of hope that we will have some kind of a Halloween update. So I'm going to go over what it is that I ended up voting for. They condensed it down into a community post and where you can go and actually vote on what it is that you want to see in this Halloween update. Now, let me just preface this with a lot of these ideas are super cool, but I think it's really going to come down to a time factor. So, all right, let's get to it. Let's look and see what they came up with. All right, so the first one is that I voted for is leaderboards for Halloween, and people on that leaderboard receive a special cosmetic. I think that would be really cool. Just not entirely sure how difficult it is to actually put that into place. So I think that is one of the factors there. The next one is a limited time dungeon like Egg Island. I think that would be really cool. I didn't vote for it because one, I think it comes down to the time factor again. Even though I do know that Blacksmith is a super legendary map maker, he could probably throw this together in a day or two, but then we have to pull Vinny away to actually develop the mobs and do all of that stuff, and I think that would just take too much time. I don't think that one is really going to happen, so I did not vote for it. The secondary currency to purchase Halloween cosmetics. Again, this one is really plug and play from last Halloween, which I think would be super easy to implement into this Halloween update. And really honestly, like I would like to get a lot of the cosmetics and titles and the weapons that they had in previous updates, Halloween updates. So I think this one would be really like super quick and easy to do. All right, the next one is special Halloween quest for dungeon quest to receive secondary currency. I think that would be super cool, but again, I think it comes down to a time factor. I'm not sure how long that would actually take, and that's, you know, Vinny's time is really right now on Arena of Champions and trying to get that out, and we all really want him to get it out ASAPO because we want him to get working and cracking on the next dungeon. All right, so the next one is trick-or-treating inside of Dungeon Quest, which I assume is us going around to these little houses, probably in a Halloween lobby, and collecting candy that way. And the next one, which is community goals for trick-or-treating to unlock special type of things. So basically the whole lobby would have to come together and work together as a team. Not entirely sure what that would be. Again, I think it's a time factor. I don't think it would actually happen, but that's just my opinion. The next one is a reskin current spells to Halloween editions. I think that would absolutely be so cool. Like for instance, this floor spell that I have on, it's a circle. I think it would be really cool if you had like bats floating around on it, or pumpkins, or ghosts, or whatever. I think that would be so cool. But again, time factor. Don't think that would actually happen. The next one would be create new spells for Halloween. Now I know you guys are saying you voted on this, and it's a time factor issue. Yes, but I'm thinking rather than refactoring all the spells to be Halloween, he would only have to come up with two, a mage and a warrior, and that's it. And maybe if it's super easy to like code, it could like increase with each, you know, go for each dungeon. So whatever level you are at is what it would be, is how strong that spell would be. I don't know how hard that would be to do, but I think that would be kind of cool. Current dungeon quest maps overhauled for Halloween. I think that would be awesome. Just not entirely sure. I know Blacksmith could probably do his handiwork and maybe make this happen, but again, that's quite a bit of dungeons to overhaul, so not entirely sure. Again, what he could probably do is maybe pick a few maps here and there, like throughout the whole spread, and maybe redo them. I don't know. Next one is a corn maze inside of DQ lobby. I think that would be also be really cool, and maybe be completely more of a blacksmith thing with minimal coding, perhaps like checkpoints in the map where you can collect candy. I think that would be really fun, but I didn't vote for it because, again, time issue. Cosmetic competition. I think that this one is kind of cool, but again, I think this would exclude a lot of the community. I don't know. It did get quite a few votes though. But like for me, for instance, I am not a huge blender person, so making those cosmetics I think would take a some kind of an aptitude in that form. But again, looks like it got a lot of votes, so I don't know. I just might be the man out on that, but I don't really think that that's probably going to happen. Enhancements, limited items with in-game effects. So they did talk about like death effects and how that would be really cool, and it would be. But again, a time issue. I don't think that would actually happen. And then the last one is a Halloween battle pass. So, so you could kind of see this one was not very popular. More downvotes than upvotes, and I think the reason for that is, what the heck is a Halloween battle pass? Like, I have no idea. So, of course, yeah, Okay, so there you go. Those are the ideas that are out there for you guys to go and vote on. Keep in mind that there is a very time limit on this. Personally, I just think simple is better because, you know, I would rather have some of a Halloween update than no Halloween update. I say just put in what we've done in previous Halloween updates, super fast, super easy, or I would even be happy with like a Halloween lobby and extra item in the dungeons. I would be happy with just that. So, but again, this is what's out there. So I probably wouldn't get too excited about it. In a lot of these ideas, I think they're really cool. Maybe for next year's Halloween update, perhaps. But for this year, I really think that Vinny is probably focused wholly more on Arena Champions and trying to get that out. And we all really want him to get it out because that would mean he would have the time then to go on and create the next dungeon for Dungeon Quest. Plus, not to mention, we all really want to play Arena Champions. I think it sounds really super cool, and I cannot wait to actually play that game because, as you can see, I have played a lot of Enchanted Forest. I have done literally over 300 T in this dungeon, and I'm kind of tired of it. So I'm ready for the next phase for him to do this game, get it out there, play it, have fun, and have my attention diverted for a little bit while supporting Benny as he starts on the next dungeon. So that is my idea. This is what's gonna maybe possibly happen for the Halloween update. Would love to see what your thoughts are in the description below. Plus, oh yeah, I almost forgot. So they are also having a logo competition, you guys. So if you go into the vcaffy server, you'll see a little section called Logo Competition. They have the logo competition rules, plus they have some digital submissions and hand draw submissions. There are 2 different categories you can enter in, once for each. So you can do that, and I think that would be super fun, super cool, and good luck to anyone who actually does it. I might actually do it. I'm not entirely sure. I might do a digital submission. If I do, I will be happy to do a video on it and show you what I came up with. But we'll just see about that. So until then, I hope you guys have a good week. I am super focused on grinding right now to the next level, so I'm not sure what my streaming schedule is going to be, but please make sure to give this video a thumbs up so that way other people can be informed of this Halloween update, and it would super help me out. And if you haven't subbed, consider subbing. It would be great, and I will see you in future streams that we do. It would be awesome. Please be welcome to come join the Discord server. We are revamping it right now as we speak, here and there, and it's starting to liven up a little bit. So anyway, all right, I'll shut up, and I'll see you all in the next vid.